Well, hey everyone, this is Carrie back with Family eBiz, and it's the start of a new week. I can't believe it's the end of September already. Where has the whole year gone? It's just flown by. And I was thinking this morning about what I really wanted to share. It made me sort of think about I want to finish out this year strong. I want to not just sort of limp along. And I know it's the holidays. A lot of people that increases their sales. For some people, it doesn't. So let's just talk about. That's what I thought we would talk about. Q4, quarter four in 2022. If you are listening to this or watching it live or on the replay, leave a comment. Two things. You could either leave us what's one thing you hope to do in Q4. Just one thing. And this doesn't have to be monetary. It could just be one thing you want to get done in your family, in your life, in your business, whatever. And or tell us if the holidays will have any kind of effect on your business. That would be interesting to hear. Two things. Just leave us a comment. Let me know. So it is the last quarter of 2022. It just keeps going. My question to you is, what goals do you have for Q4? Leave a comment. Let me know. They may be life goals. They may be something in your family, something in your life that you really want to work on. It could be a hobby that you're working on. It could be something that you want to work on in your family. Maybe it's a discipline. Maybe you want to get up early and go for a walk and pray each day. I don't know, but a life goal is something good. So your goal for Q4 doesn't necessarily have to be business, although we're going to land on business. Another thing might be just building up your business. Maybe, like for me, one of the things I'm working on is redoing our entire homeschool website. Now, the look and feel is new and different, but there are a lot of pages that need a lot of help. They show up and they don't even have an image to go with them. Some of them show up and they shouldn't even be around because they are so old and dead, we need to get rid of them. So that is one of my things in Q4. Well, I may sit for a day and just do it. Maybe I'll do binge Pride and Prejudice with A-N-E. It's like a 6-hour thing, and I could watch that whole thing. I like that. I haven't watched it in a long time, and maybe fix my whole website one day. Maybe it is creating and finishing a course that you've started, and you know you need to do it, but you just keep putting it off because the urgent is coming up over the important. You know, the tyranny of the urgent. Too often we like, oh, this has to be done, this has to be done. No, we need to find time each week to focus on fulfilling these goals, achieving these goals, getting done the important things you need to get done. So for me, one of the ways that I do this is I pretty much don't check email until the afternoon. If I check it in the morning, my mind goes crazy. And I start thinking about the problems or how to solve this, that, or the other. And so it's just not necessary. And I personally, if someone needs an answer in 1 hour and they're not a friend of mine, then they may not be the best customer if they expect me to answer that way. I actually had a customer who lived in another part of the world and would write me at all times, day or night, and I didn't reply instantly. And this person got a little bit upset with me, and I was just like, for one, you're writing me while I'm sleeping. So we just need to realize that I think if you respond within a 24-hour time period, that's good. So your goals may be getting some content created, either a blog post, a podcast, a course, anything like that. Those are some good goals to have, and maybe finish out strong and have it ready to promote and sell January 1st. Maybe your goal for Q4 is monetary. Maybe you look at how much money you've made this year and you had a goal for this much. That's how much more we need to make. What are you going to do to achieve those goals, those monetary goals? All right. So you may have a goal for Q4 monetary. Another thing in those same veins, maybe, a lot of you set goals back in January. Have you looked at them? That's like choosing a word of the year. I remember about 10 years ago, I chose a word for me for the year. In July, I couldn't even remember what that word is. Now, these last 5 years, I remember. This year is forgiveness. and God keeps bringing things in my life so I can actually do that. And so one of my goals is to grow in forgiveness. Last year I think was new. No, I don't know. Yeah, I think it may have been new. I've had different ones. New was a recent one, that God is doing something new in our family and in our lives, in our business. That was actually 2 years ago. Joy and rejoicing was one, because in January I kept going, what is joy? What is rejoicing? So that was one as well. So God has brought different things in my life as far as words that I have really focused on. And those have been goals for me. I continue to work on forgiveness in my life. And when people hurt me or offend me, I need to let go of them. That is a life goal. That is something I'm walking through in my life. It does affect my business, because if I hold on to grudges, if I hold on to offenses, if someone hurts my feeling and I'm just never going to let it go, that's not right. We need to forgive, even in business, because things hurt a lot of times. And so we need to be able to forgive as well. And so that is something that I'm working on. The other thing is letting go of some of that, even monetarily. And so that will be something I'm actually working on in the fourth quarter. But what are your goals? Did you have a monetary goal about how much money you wanted to make this year? Or maybe how many courses you want to sell? Or maybe how many collaborations? Or how many people you want to have on your email list? There's lots of goals for the whole year. And so we need to look at those. So how do we meet those goals? I'm going to talk about that in a minute, but how do I get organized for Q4? I'm going to show you how I do it. Now, you probably all don't have this, but I had one of these sitting around because we were using these 10 and 15 years ago. It is my laminated calendar. I guess you can't really see it when we're back that far. So this is September. I just restarted it in September. I've got September, October, November, December. So we have a little of Q3, but these are all Q4. You can see I don't have that as filled in. But if you look here, you can see that I was promoting DCA. I went to the purples. All of those are personal. Those are fun things, and these are family things. So my purples are fun. My red are usually promotions with other people as an affiliate. My green are my Raising Leader launch that begins tomorrow in my homeschool business. And so I have those in green. My blue is my mastermind when I have different mastermind meetings. So I have all of this, and then this was the end of our Gigi launch as well. And then it moves on in here. And so I've got different things. The light green is my homeschool promotions, where my red and blue are more my family eBiz promotions. This sits, actually it sits down here, but it sits on a filing cabinet right next to my desk. So when I am typing here, I can look straight at that if I need to pull up a date real quickly. And it's a little quicker than going to my actual calendar. I have a Google Calendar. I use it, but this is just quick and easy. And I will tell you, I am relaxing a little bit in December. I will be preparing for the next year. That is how I have got to put all of this on here or I will forget. There are a few things that I will be joining, and when I have deadlines for those, I will be adding them to this calendar. But I definitely color code it. I color code my Google Calendar as well. Now, what have I been using to actually get the little bitty tasks all done that will meet that goal? First of all, I think we need to break our goals into tasks. So let's just take Raising Leaders. I'm launching it tomorrow. I've had a pre-launch for 3 weeks before this where we are constantly sharing free good information. And so I will actually launch it tomorrow. I use Trello. I have a board that has all my Ranger Press, which is our publishing company. And so I have my Raising Leaders pre-launch, launch, webinar, and course. And then I have all the different things that I need to do. But one thing I have discovered that I did not use very well up until now is for each one of those, I can go in and make a checklist. And so I will go in for the launch and I will have my checklist of the things that I need to do. Ross is my VA. I'll have another card for him and his checklist. And for his, I actually put the dates that I want everything done. I want everything on September 20th. Here done, and he knows exactly what he needs to get done. That way I can take the big goal, we turn it into tasks like our launch. We've got a pre-launch, a launch, a webinar, and then the course and the post information. Those are all different aspects of it, and then I can break it down into different tasks that he or I are going to do. In a checklist, it's just like you check these things off and it crosses it off, and it's real easy for me to see what needs to get done. The only problem with Trello, but I am adapting, is you can't always see all the way across. Google Calendar, what I have a hard time with Google Calendar is in that little box, there's just so many things that it's hard. Now, Google Calendar is very easy to move things from one date to the next. So that is how I plan a project. My goal is to launch Raising Leaders, Not Followers. Then another thing that I do for me to get organized on Trello is I have one card, and it is my to-do list. And inside it, there are 5 checklists: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And so I will go through and write down all the things that I think I need to get done. And then I will put the ones that I want to do on Monday first, and then Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. The cool thing is I don't always get everything done that I should, but I can take Monday, and a lot, like right now, if I don't get something done today, I'm probably not going to get it done tomorrow if it's outside Raising Leaders, because tomorrow's launch day. So I may just move it down to Wednesday. And so I can just quickly move things up and down and have them in the right days. And then what happens is I sit down to my computer, I open up Trello, like this morning, and I look at my to-do list, and what is the first thing on the list? That is what I'm doing. I'm not opening email. I'm not doing anything. In fact, the first thing for today, we're planning my Facebook Lives for this afternoon and sending an email about it. And then I love to check things off. Then the next thing was pay my affiliates and send them an email about the launch and the bonuses that you're giving. So I paid the affiliates, I checked it off. I wrote the email, told them about the bonuses, I checked it off. And then you can even check it to where you don't see those things anymore, and all you see are the things that you need to be doing. To me, what I like about it, I still love to write paper and pencil, and I will keep that at times. But what I've liked about this is it's real easy to move things fluidly from one to the other, and at the end of the day, I can look at Monday and say, I didn't get this done. Am I going to do it on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday? And then I can move it to that day. And then for Tuesday, I can look at Tuesday. This is like this afternoon, this evening, before I go eat dinner. Then I can put all my Tuesday activities in exactly the order. Because like today, I still need to finish my sales page. It's done. I just need to review it, make sure it's got current information. I need to review my slides, and I think I need to review my shopping cart. Those are 3 more things to do, but they're written. We have Facebook Live now, and then I've got sales page, webinar, and my shopping cart. And I know exactly what to do. I don't need to get flustered or, notifications on and all that. It's easy to move up and down. Prioritize at the end of the day for the following day. So on Monday evening, I will look at what I need to do Tuesday. What does that do? When I get up, I read my Bible, I pray, I journal, I go for a walk, I pray, I come back, get something to eat or drink or whatever, and then I go to work. Why should I spend 15 minutes trying to remember what I did the day before? Today it's all fresh on my mind. I know what needs to be done. Get it all organized the day before. One of the best things that you can do. All right, so what else? Oh, and the other reason you want to do that is most of you still have kids at home. I don't, so I have a little more freedom. But if so, and you only have 1 hour a day to work on your business, you better know what you're going to do. So I would encourage you to say an hour and 15 minutes and use that last 15 minutes to get organized for the next day. I promise you it will help you. It is a great productivity and planning tip. So here's what I use for this. I used to do it all on Google Calendar when we had team members that were all doing different things. Now it's just Ross and me, so Trello does just fine, and we can keep up with each other with that. So those are just so that's it. Then I use Trello, and I do use Google Calendar because I put things on there like my mastermind. I have alerts so that they show up the day before, so I remember. So I do use Google Calendar. It's just the details, like if it says I need to do this, all the details for that task are in Trello. It just makes it easier for me. We're all different, but that's how I use, because Annette, one of my mastermind members, she only uses Google Calendar to get everything organized, and I think she has tons of Google Calendars, so she does it that way. Now, I would like to, before I leave, I do want to let you know you only have a day and a half left. If you want some help on productivity and planning, if you want some help on meeting these goals in your blog, in your online business, there is a bundle out there, Genius Bloggers Toolkit, and it will help. There are things on content creation, whatever I don't here, podcasts, courses, and blog posts. I actually have my course, Add 100 Plus Subscribers every month for free. And you can get my mini course for free when you get this, and it will be available for you as well. I wasn't going to do this, but I will just tell you right now, if you're listening to me or you get this, I guess I'll give you the whole full course if you use my link. I'd be happy to give you the whole full course. Otherwise, you'll have to pay for the rest of the course, the full course, at the end of the mini course. So that's a little something if you want that. There are only 2 email marketing courses in this bundle, and mine is one of them. So that's sort of cool. If you need some help on setting up your blog for success, by the end of the year, they have things like that. They have Trello. They have a course on how to use Trello, how to do productivity, how to use Canva. And I'm going back to that because I'm sort of starting to use Canva. I paid for the year this time. There are ideas on legal and finance, marketing and growth, monetization. How do you handle sponsored posts? If you are going to have a sponsored post and they're going to pay you to put it on your blog post, there's a whole course on that strategy. There's tons on SEO, search engine optimization, getting people to your website so they have a keyword planner tool, 30-day challenge in SEO, optimizing your blog, social media courses, especially on Pinterest and Instagram. There are tech courses, wonderful WordPress from clueless to pro. Doesn't that sound cool? Anyway, that would be something that would be really good, especially if you're getting started. Tons of templates that you can use, and actually some PLR, private label rights, that you can use. In the description where you are watching this video right now, and this is September 26th, this is over on September 27th, around midnight, you can go and use the link that's there to go get the Genius Bloggers Toolkit. And so go find it, go look at it, see if it's a good fit for you. Again, if you're listening to this and you want to, if you use my link, I will give you the full add 100 plus email subscribers in a month course for you. If y'all have any questions or any comments or ideas that you'd like to share on being productive, on meeting our goals, on planning for Q4 and meeting your goals, achieving your goals, leave a comment. I was going to sort of forget to do this. Well, I'm not seeing any of it. Anyway, that would be something. If you have any questions, leave them here in the comments, and I will be checking back here. If you think about it, tag me in the comments. That would be very helpful. Oh, just lost my whole screen. There we go. Okie dokie. Oh, who is here? Brenda Lee. Where is your link? Oh, it's not on there. Let me get that. Here we go. I thought, oh, you know what? It doesn't always show the descriptions till after this is all over. So let me just put it as a comment. Thank you, Brenda, for asking that. There is the link for if you'd like to go see it. This Genius Bloggers Toolkit is for you. It's really up to you. If you start looking at it and you're wondering about any of the courses, please, you're not sure, send me a message. Either wherever you're watching this, if you're on Facebook, just send me a DM and we can chat, make sure that this is a good fit for you. I am not of the belief that you just sell, sell, sell. I want people to invest in something that would be truly helpful to their business. So I hope this has been helpful. Y'all have a great day. I am Carrie Beck with Family eBiz. Talk to y'all later.